prices going up on literally everything, it is my job to find the best tips, tricks, and hacks so that I can pass them along to you. I am sharing my best tips and tricks to help you shop Walmart like a pro, so that way you can save from everything from groceries to home goods. Also, a huge thank you to Pair Eyewear for sponsoring this video. Now, before we even head into Walmart, number one tip, you're going to download the Walmart app on your device. Now, you're probably looking at me thinking, Whitney, I don't need another app. And truth be told, I don't either. But the reason you're going to want the Walmart app is because it is 100% worth it. It's going to save you time, it's going to save you money, and it's going to make your whole Walmart shopping experience, whether in-store or online, so much better. Here's why.
First up, Walmart Cash. It's exactly what the name sounds like, and most folks are not utilizing it. Go to Account, then Walmart Cash, and you can also do this on your computer, and you're going to find manufacturer coupons that give you cash back on your purchase that you can then take and apply to your next Walmart trip. Or you can rack them up and save them, and if you have $25 or more, you can cash it out for cash at any Walmart Money Center or customer service desk. Once you've claimed the offers, there's 3 different ways to redeem them. 1, you order online and it's already hooked to your account. Number 2, you go to the terminal in the store and scan the Walmart Pay QR code right here. That is going to attach your phone to your transaction. Or number 3, you can take your receipt and scan it into the app once you are home from shopping. On top of that, I also like to use free cashback apps like Ibotta, Fetch, or Upside. Then that way you can either link them to your account and use your e-receipt or scan your paper receipt. And all those work with Walmart as well as a ton of other merchants, so you can stack up savings everywhere you shop, not just at Walmart. Also, before you shop, your app is your guide to the store's inventory. No more driving to a Walmart hoping they have what you want in stock at the store. Now you can check. Then once you're in the store, the app is going to be your navigation tool to find that item. You can search for items. It'll tell you the exact aisle, and then you can also open the full store map to see where the item is, big picture, done, no wandering. It's going to save you time. And because the only way to truly know the real price of any item is to scan it in the Walmart app or at an in-store scanner. The app also helps me make informed decisions while I'm walking the aisles without having to track down an in-store scanner. Okay, so now that we are prepped, shopping in store, timing matters more than you think. For general shopping, mornings and later evenings are the sweet spot. You're going to have fewer crowds and overall better energy. It's not going to feel so rushed and cramped. Stores also have a chance to catch their breath overnight so they can restock, and early morning means a great selection for both food and other goods. For seasonal items like Christmas, fall, Easter, decor, earlier is always better. Those things are going to go fast, so grab what you want when you see it, even if it feels a little too early for the holiday. Walmart is also a great place for the after holiday clearance. The day after a major holiday is when they typically start dropping those prices. It typically is about like 50%, then they can do 60, 75, even 90% off. I love their after Christmas sale because I found wood pieces and neutral winter decor I can put out right away. I don't have to store it till next year. And speaking of clearance, it is worth knowing the difference between Walmart clearance and Walmart rollbacks. Clearance items are permanently marked down, so they're not going to ever go back to full price. Rollbacks are temporary reductions that can go back up at any time. So traditionally, those yellow tags meant clearance and the red ones meant rollback, but Walmart has recently switched to digital tags. They're rolling it out across all stores. So in the updated stores, all the tags are going to look the same. So you can scan the item in the app to know exactly what you're dealing with. And if you're a clearance finder, stick with me because I've got a ton more clearance tips coming up. One of my favorite ways to save time and money with Walmart is by doing their grocery pickup and delivery. Of all the grocery pickup services that we've tried, Walmart has been our most consistent. Our produce has been well picked, we haven't been shorted on items, and it is free to pick it up. And if something goes wrong, they do resolve it really quickly. I've always been happy with how they've handled it if we were missing an item or something wasn't done right. Pickup also helps me by staying on budget. When I'm shopping online instead of in the store, I'm not impulse buying. I know exactly what I'm spending before I check out, and I can edit my cart so then that way I'm hitting my budget every single time instead of just adding a bunch of stuff to the cart and then being way over when you hit the register. Now, here is a tip that most people don't realize. If you live near a few different Walmarts, your delivery might work more like DoorDash than UPS. A driver grabs your order from the nearest store and brings it right to you, often the same day. And while every Walmart store feels similar, each store is a little different. What I find might vary by location, the store size, or the local inventory based on what they think is going to sell in that particular store. So if you can't find something that was shared online or that somebody else found, don't get discouraged. Some of those popular items are just easier to grab online, but I promise there are some great finds in every store too. So stick with me. I'm breaking down the best in-store categories in a little bit so you score every time you're physically in store. Something that trips up a lot of people is that Walmart.com is actually a marketplace like Amazon. So they sell more than just Walmart products. They list third-party sellers as well. So when you see creators sharing Walmart finds, but you don't see them getting it in store, it might be because it was never sold in the store in the first place, so keep that in mind. You can find out by checking the listing. If they link it or it's something I link, it will say sold by Walmart or sold by a third party, and you can use your app or links provided to see if something is in stock at your location before making the trip.
Sometimes if you see stuff you really like, it's a lot easier to just buy it online, especially if it's over $35 because you're going to get free shipping to your house, and then you just don't have to worry about it because sometimes shopping online is just so much easier than going into the store and having to take all that time. And that was 100% true also when we just got Finn new glasses. We got them through today's sponsor, Pair Eyewear, and it has been a game changer. He absolutely loves those glasses. I also got a pair of Pair Eyewear for myself, and what sets it apart is you can change up your look so fast with these magnetic top frames. It makes wearing glasses fun again. The sun tops have also been huge for us because I don't have to buy a separate pair of prescription sunglasses. The frames already fit, he already loves them, and I can just toss the sun tops in his backpack for recess or his sports practices. And doing that is way less stressful than sending an expensive pair of prescription sunglasses out onto the playground, let me tell you. When you order, you can get your prescriptions in the base frames, or you can go with blue light blocking lenses if you spend a lot of time on screens, which guilty, that's me. The base frames start at just $60 with prescription lenses included, plus you get free US shipping and free returns. You can even do a virtual try-on before you order. That's what Finn and I both did, so you know exactly how they're gonna look on your face when you pick your frames. I have been having just as much fun with my Wanda frames, which I can wear for hours with no pain on my large head. And yes, I absolutely had to have this Cubs Tops frame in my rotation because it's baseball season and I've got no shame about that. They also have other sports teams. They've got Disney, they've got seasonal. Their spring ones are really cute right now. To check out all that Pair Eyewear has to offer, you can head down to the description or just scan this QR code. Be sure to use my code Whiskey and Whit Gift 15 for a free gift with your purchase.
For my clearance hunters, I told you we were going to be circling back, and here we are. If you're not shopping Walmart clearance strategically, you may be leaving money on the table. So first up, timing. Markdowns happen in the first 5 to 7 days of the month typically, and that's your window to get first pick. Until recently, I didn't realize that you can decode the Walmart clearance stickers. So the big price is going to be what you're going to pay. Then the was price is the original price. And then down here to the right, it's really small, but this is when they made the sticker. So this one was made on March 2nd, 2026. And so now that we're in April, I might scan this again to see if the prices went down even further. Walmart employees don't have time to go through all of the items and resticker them. So it is worth a check to see if the price is lower, but the sticker hasn't been changed. Just note that seasonal clearance is going to work differently altogether since it's percentage based. When you spot something that you like, scan it in the Walmart app before you commit. The sticker sometimes can be outdated and the real price might actually be even lower. And on the flip side, don't let the yellow sticker fool you that it's a great deal. Sometimes, even though it's quote unquote clearance, it's only $1 off. So my trick, take the item to a different part of the store or just throw it in your cart and then ask yourself, would I buy this at full price? If the answer is no, put it back. Clearance isn't just going to be in the clearance aisle either. Check different end caps throughout the store because that's where a lot of clearance lives. I found these really cute mugs and these were all on clearance. They were just on a traditional end cap and there was no clearance sign. Kids toy clearance is going to hit twice a year in July and late December. It's a great time to stock up for upcoming holidays or birthdays. And since I'm not always in the store hunting clearance for myself, I like to follow accounts online that tip me off to what's happening in real time when it comes to clearance at Walmart and at other stores. Now here's something most people never think about. The store layout is designed to make you spend more. Really, when you think about it, it's a novel idea and you're like, well, duh, that makes sense. But a lot of people aren't thinking about it. They put their grocery essentials in the back so that you're going to walk by everything else on the way to get there. And certain brands pay for better shelf placement when you're actually in the aisle. So look up and down on the full shelf to make sure you are getting the best price for what you need, not just what's at eye level and easy to grab. Instead of just letting them tell you what to buy, I've got you covered with what to know before you go to Walmart, and here is where to go and what to look for. Number one, home decor. Seasonal and limited time offerings are going to be up front by the pharmacy and the toiletries. You've probably seen this section. This is where most of those viral finds are going to live. A lot of what you see blowing up online comes from right here. Right now they've got a ton of great Better Homes and Gardens pieces for outside entertaining trays, throws, pillows, cups. I love these different containers for hosting around our pool and deck in the summer. These cups are great for snacks, and a lot of these are also great for gifting. On top of that, they have an everyday home decor aisle. This depends on your store where it's going to be located, but there you can find different dough bowls, candle holders, mirrors, and pillows. Walmart Decor has consistently been raising the bar and is good quality, so definitely check out that aisle. Also, while you're there, you're usually near the frames and mirrors, so be sure to check those out. The around $5 frames are perfect for printables. I love these. Also, My Texas House has expanded their decor line from just holiday offerings to more broad things. This latest launch is patriotic for the summer. I love these hydrangeas. They've got other different things like plates and pillows and bows and wreaths. So definitely keep your eyes out for that. It's just started to hit stores. As far as kitchen essentials, plates, glassware, silverware, bakeware, I love the Time and Table brand. You're going to get a modern and high-end look for a fraction of the cost at those high-end stores. Also, Beautiful by Drew Barrymore, which has expanded from just kitchen and appliances to a full home decor brand, is great. And the Pioneer Woman line, they are always updating those. It's colorful, whimsical, beautiful, great quality. All three of these are Walmart exclusives, and I have bought so many things from them that I use over and over in my home. Candles. I've officially converted from those really expensive Bath & Body Works candles to the Better Homes and Garden options. The wooden tops, the scents, the price, all of it. I love them. You can also easily peel off the labels and replace it for a custom look, or you can gift them as is. They could pass off as something from a high-end store. The garden section. If you take one thing away from where to look, definitely look at the garden section. And do it year-round, not just in the spring. My store always starts stocking their Christmas decor out there in December. It's hidden in plain sight, so if you don't go out there, you're never going to see it.
So here's my prime example why you've got to look. Because I came through the door, I came around here, this is like the exit, and the pots that I was looking for that I saw somebody share, they're on the end of this aisle and this absolute last aisle. So sometimes it's hidden, but look at all of these fully stocked. Just got to check the garden section.
It's also great for solar lights, outdoor decor, for patio furniture. I recommend shopping online, but they have some options you can look at in store, but they can't fit everything, so it makes it a lot easier and get it shipped to the store. You don't have to load it in your car. Look for the Better Homes and Gardens line. My Texas House also has some furniture. And watch out there for clearance between July and December for the patio stuff. Outdoor pillows are also great to buy for year-round too. They're usually super cute, and I like that they're usually Scotch guarded, which means they'll hold up great with kids, with pets, and I've used those inside plenty of times. Walmart has also been going all in on their exclusive brands and collaborations. For food specifically, you're probably used to seeing the Great Value brand all over, which is always my go-to for lower prices without sacrificing quality. Same with the Equate line throughout the medical area for different medicines, especially in allergy season. We love going with the Equate versus the name brand. The ingredients are exactly the same. A lot of times they're made in the same factory, so definitely look at the labels, but it's a great place to save. The new big private label is actually called Better Goods, and this is Walmart's largest private label food brand launch in nearly 2 decades. So they are billing this as clean label, quality forward, and affordable. So these are more like upscale foods, trendy flavors, mindful ingredients, on-trend packaging, things you're going to see at more of a fancy grocery store, but through a Walmart private label. So far, we've tried a few things like the chicken pot pie. We also have tried their maple sausages, and they're both very good. So let me know what you've tried and what you like. When it comes to clothing and shoes, we love it for our whole family. For kids, the Granimals and the Wonder Nation mix and match pieces are awesome. They've got a ton of different licensed options. We love the Croc lookalikes for our whole family. Everybody has them. We love them for the lake and for just running outside. And I also love for myself Time and True, Love and Sport, Celebrity Pink, Scoop, which is the online exclusive. I follow Walmart fashion influencers on TikTok and Instagram for outfit info the same way that you guys follow me for DIY and home finds. So I will share some of my favorites down below.
I also really like Walmart's activewear. They've got Athletic Works and Aveda. They've got basics. They've got like workout gear. They've also got these cute little trendy dresses. So definitely check out the workout section as well.
And my other current obsession is the Joy Spun brand. Everything from the pajamas to the intimates to the slippers, 10 out of 10. Definitely check out that section. Bonus tip for all of my female craft buddies, check the men's section for their graphic tees and their plain tees. They've got really good pricing on these. They're long enough for us tall girls. Plus, they also have great outerwear in the men's section that you can pass as a women's option too. Craft aisle, we've got to check it out every time we go to Walmart because it's my favorite place in the whole store. With Dollar Tree raising their prices, Walmart still has some items under $1. So things I really like to look at are the wood blanks. I love their cutting boards. I love their acrylic paints, which are 58 cents a bottle. These Hello Hobby paintbrushes are a #1 must buy. I always get these. I love the Waverly chalk paint, and they even have some Cricut supplies. Also, don't miss out on the fabric section. They've got fat quarters at a great deal. You don't have to wait for them to cut it. They've also expanded into needles, notions, interfacing for sewists. They've got full florals starting around $1.50, I believe. Some of them might even still ring up like $1.28, and they are way better quality than Dollar Tree. So definitely check it out. You just sometimes have to be willing to dig, but that doesn't scare me. In the paint section, I always like to check and see if they have any oops paint, which is going to be really discounted if they mix it wrong or wrong color, what have you, and they're great for DIYs in small quantities. I also love their spray paint lines because they have so many different options, and the Walmart by me is cheaper than the Home Depot to get spray paint, especially if you're getting a bunch of different colors. The office and school supply section is great for different DIY supplies. Also, most of the things here are cheaper than Dollar Tree, especially when it comes to school supplies. So definitely check, especially if you need stuff in the middle of the year. This is going to be cheaper than Dollar Tree. Another area where you should shop Walmart instead of Dollar Tree is the party aisle. Their tablecloths, 100%, they're under $1 each, especially in these multi-packs. They also sell helium tanks, which makes the balloons for showers and parties way more affordable than to have to get a bunch in a party supply store. So keep that in mind. And they also have really affordable wrapping supplies as well. Here is a good know before you go when it comes to Walmart. Their return policy gives you 90 days from your purchase or from when your Walmart.com order arrives. That's big compared to the 30-day windows that a lot of stores offer. There are some exceptions for certain products as well as those marketplace sellers that we talked about. They're third party, so they're not Walmart. You can check out the full policy on their website. I'll link it down below. And for price matching, Walmart no longer matches competitors' ads, but you can try to price match Walmart.com if the online price is lower than what is on the shelf. You can scan the item in your app and then show your cashier, but fair warning, this is at the manager's discretion and it can slow down your whole checkout process. So honestly, if the online price is a lot better, I just usually will order it to my house and just skip that whole conversation. So there's a tip there. And if you shop Walmart regularly, it's worth knowing about Walmart Plus, their membership program. Think Amazon Prime, but for Walmart. Now, honestly, sometimes when I get flyers for stuff like this, I roll my eyes, but Walmart Plus has been huge for us. For a monthly or annual fee, you can get free unlimited delivery from the store, free shipping on Walmart.com without an order minimum, member pricing on fuel, 25% off digital Burger King orders, free Paramount Plus or Peacock subscriptions, and more. And 2 hacks you've got to know about Walmart Plus. 1, they do a free 30-day trial so you can test it out, see if it's something you're actually going to use. And number 2, if you are an AARP member or want to sign up for AARP, members can get $40 off their Walmart Plus subscription. You can do it through their website. You just search AARP Walmart Plus. Don't pay full price if you don't need to. Use that AARP membership for the benefits. Now the big question, is it worth it? Well, it depends on how often you shop. If you're doing regular grocery pickup or delivery, it can pay for itself pretty quickly. If you're more of an occasional shopper, the standard free 2-day shipping and or the free pickup on $35 or more is probably plenty for you. I also know people who use Walmart Plus because of their health conditions, which make it hard for them to leave their house. It's more cost effective than doing Instacart or DoorDash for what they were already ordering, and it's worth looking into if that's your situation. There is a tipping expectation. I always tip, but given the time and hassle that it saves, I don't mind that at all.
And now I want to hear from you. Head down to the comments and let me know your favorite Walmart money-saving hack or item that you buy, section you always check out. Let me know. I love learning from you guys. Also, while you're down there, be sure to check out more about today's sponsor, Pair Eyewear. I love these. I can switch them. If I'm feeling purple for this outro, I could do that too. You are going to head to either the link in the description, or you can just scan this QR code with your device's camera. Be sure to use my code Whiskey and Wit Gift 15 for a free gift with your purchase. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like these types of videos, and also be sure to subscribe if you're not already a craft buddy, because I would love to have you back in the next video. Until then, happy making, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!